Yeah, it's fine, yeah. Here we go, it's live, yeah, it's fine. Right, nice one. Cheers, mate, it's a bit. Hello guys, and welcome to Full Time Devils. My name is Carl. Sorry, tech issues going on. Some mad tech issues going on. Right, so we've seen the line was on screen. God, I tell you what, I've never ever had to stream from my house on someone else's channel in my life, so I apologise for that, guys. Right, so United versus Rochdale in the League Cup. Obviously, Rochdale was 17th in League One. They got smashed in by Peterborough the other day. So hopefully we can do some bits in this game. Lineup's pretty strong. We've got like the likes of Pogba in, Fred, Lingard, Pereira, Chong, Wan-Bissaka. It's one of them where I didn't expect this sort of line. Get in the comments, guys. Get in the comments and see if. Let us know what you think of the lineup, and what the score prediction. What is your score predictions? Can we get it on TV? Get Pig more often? You'll have to speak to Full Time Devils about Pig coming on more often. 1-0. Someone's saying 1-0 in the chat. So Wan-Bissaka's got on the right hand side at the minute. It's back into Fred. Wan-Bissaka back to Fred now, about 20 yards out, and a poor pass from Fred, really, if I'm honest. It's back to the Rochdale keeper and it's cleared away. So there has only actually been one competitive meeting, I think, between Manchester United and Rochdale, and we won 2-0 way back when. Was it the FA Cup game?
Yeah.
It was the FA Cup game way back before I was born, I can tell you that for nothing. So just going to give you a little bit of an insight on me and who I am. My name's Carl, as you can see on the screen. I'm from That United Family on YouTube. There's me, my wife, 4 kids. So if you do hear people in the background, then it is my wife or my kids coming down. But the kids shouldn't come down that often. It's 8 o'clock at night, do you know what I mean? So Chong's just walked into the box. Got 2. Always got a cross in. Keeper collects it though. Let's have a look at your comments. 2-1. I think they will press 2-1. Jesus. 1996 was the last game. Was it? Was it 1996? Can't be 90. Was it 96? Can't be 96. Callum Pearson says 3-0. FIFA or Pez? FIFA for me, mate. Luke Howell. Was it 86? 1986. The last game was 1986. MUTD Vonnie said waste of money. They never broadcast the matches. Yeah, they do never broadcast the matches. You are right, but I don't think they're allowed, are they? Or is that just me not knowing things? Right, let's have a look. Like I say, I don't know what sort of game we're going to have today. Like, obviously it's a strong team, so I'm expecting a lot of goals from us. Some of the young lads obviously got their start, which is decent. And Rochdale were just passing around in the middle of the park at the minute. Oof, that's not a bad tackle. Marcus Rojo has just almost cut someone in half, and you like to see it. You love to see that. Sorry guys, I've had so many tech issues. I'm trying to set my screens up still, so I do apologise. I do. 1986. Greenwood is going to. I hope Greenwood's going to shine. I do hope Greenwood's going to shine. 5-0, and what's the link? 4-0. Where can you buy caps with a peak at the back? You buy them from any shop. It's just a normal hat. Like, you just turn it on. It. So I only say because my head's so big, my hats don't suit me forward facing, which is weird. Where's Gomez? To be fair, I don't know where the Gomez is. It's 0-0 at the minute. I will change that actually. I don't know where Gomez is. I don't know why he's been left out. I don't. But what can you do? I am not the manager, unfortunately. Even though I'd probably do a better job, but there we go. You're a big foot player. Do you know what? I haven't played Ultimate Team in a few years. To be fair, I went off the boil on FIFA, and then Wan-Bissaka just crossed it into Chong. and it's a bit overhit. Chong can reach it. It's gone out for a throw. No, it wasn't Wan-Bissaka, so it was Pereira. So it's gone out for a throw in near the tunnel for the near the tunnel corner flag. So not the tunnel, it's the opposite side. My bad. Do you know what? I'm having a nightmare. I'm going to calm down a little bit. Is Gomez injured? Gomez isn't trained. Kennington. So Romero's got it in our box at the minute. Just passed it out. Look, do you know what? Rochdale was so deep at the minute, but that's what they do. Rochdale, they just sit back and they just defend. It's been passed around the back. By the way, Tuanzebe captain in the side today with the likes of Pogba and that in the team's a big shout. Really, really, really big shout for me. Leave your thoughts in the comments, guys. And Tuanzebe actually captaining the team today. So it's just in the middle of the park, just in the centre circle at the minute. It's been passed, just popped around by us a lot. It's gone out to Wan-Bissaka on the right hand side here. Someone just tackled him, and Wan-Bissaka's given away the free kick. Rochdale free kick, about 35 yards from their box. 3-0 Chong and 2 for Gomez. Delo still injured. Any predictions for United v Arsenal? I think we'll struggle, if I'm honest. Especially playing like this, such a stronger team. I know obviously Pogba's not played for a month and that, but it's one of them where like I only thought he'd get like 30 minutes, 20 minutes today anyway. Am I going to Man United Arsenal? No, I'm not. I am actually a season ticket holder, but the wife's at work, so I can't unfortunately go. Obviously Monday night I would have gone tonight, but obviously Mrs. only gets into work late, so I can't, unfortunately. Late games is a struggle for me, so it's just a bit all up in the air at the minute. Everyone's just heading it about. Rochdale, we've got it here at left back now. He's breaking down the wing. Pereira's trying to stop him. He's gone past Pereira. Pereira's won it back. Nice tackle actually. Wan-Bissaka's passed it out. Ice hat. It's a nice hat. Look at it. It's decent. My hair's terrible though, to be fair. Messi, the best player of all time. Well, I don't know if I'd agree with that. I'd probably go Ronaldo here if I'm honest, but in my ear anyway. So the Rochdale keeper's got it now. Obviously this watch along is sponsored by Football Index. Football Index is like the stock market for football players. So if you do want to go and check out, links in the description. You do have to be 18 years old to play, unfortunately, but T's and C's also in the description. So check it out. It's a good way to make a little bit of money if you know what you're doing, to invest in like youth players. So if some of these guys today have a good crack at the game and play well, their shares will go up. So get involved quickly, guys. So Wan-Bissaka's got it on the right hand side here, about 45 yards away from the box. It's gone into Pereira. Wan-Bissaka's got it back. Ooh, great, good tackle on Greenwood there on the edge of the box. Rochdale will got it back now. Tuanzebe pressing, Wan-Bissaka pressing as well, and it's literally booted clear for Rojo to collect on the left hand side. Rojo into Pogba. Pogba, big switch all the way back to Wan-Bissaka. That's a good pass out. Wan-Bissaka looking at the crossing. No. Fred with the crossing. Good header in. Oh, it's on the 6 yard box. Headed across goal. Rochdale have cleared it out now. Opinions on Chong's hair? Great hair. He's got a top hair. I wish I could grow a banner like that. Yeah. Scotty, the people who bought Pookie must have been buzzing. I tell you what. Timo Pukki, I wouldn't mind him coming in January now as like a sort of like a backup striker, or maybe even the first choice striker at the minute if he's scoring so many goals. He's absolutely bossing it for Norwich, and he was a free transfer as well. So it's like, isn't absolute bargain, if you ask me. Just trying to make my screen a bit bigger. There we go. Banging. Right, so Rochdale we're trying to get through there. Pereira's picked up in the middle of the park. Pogba's on it now. And he gives it away. You wouldn't believe it. Where do you think United will finish? That's anyone's guess, isn't it? Start of the season I predicted 8th. And after the recent performances, probably bottom half if I'm honest. Gomez is injured. Well, so Rochdale would have lumped it up again. They are sitting really deep, if I'm honest. We've got all of the ball as you would expect against a League One side and such a strong team, but is that Greenwood through? He's on the edge of the 6-yard box. He's been tackled by one of the Watchalong lads and it's been bad passed out. Now, it was a good tackle, to be fair. Kieran reckons we'll finish 4th or 5th. I'm ridiculous. I don't think we will. Oh my god! Goalkeeper almost give it a chong on the edge of the 6-yard. Pogba shoots. Over it goes. Yeah, like I was saying, sorry. Kieran thinks I'm ridiculous because I said we're going to finish 8th. We'll probably finish 4th or 5th. Are you sure, mate? We dropped points everywhere. We beat Chelsea, luckily. We should have been 2-0 down. But everyone's opinion, you know, opinions aren't correct and they're not wrong, are they? So everyone's entitled to their opinion. I respect everyone's opinions. Are you American? I am not, mate. No. I'm definitely British. How are we playing? We're playing alright. We're playing as you'd expect against a Rochdale team like that's 17th in League One. I expect us to win 4. Oh, do you know what? I think I put my what was my score prediction? 2-0. I put my score prediction as 2-0, so I didn't think we'd play such a strong team, but we've ended up playing with like Pogba and that on the team, and then it's probably going to be about 4 or 5-0, isn't it? I'm open anyway. So Romero's got it at the back, passes it out. Wan-Bissaka's on the ball now on the right hand side. Back into Tuanzebe. Now Rojo's got it at left back. Still inside our own half. Axel's on it. Phil Jones. Just about to cross over the halfway line now. Wan-Bissaka into Andreas Pereira. Gives it away again. Just get on the ball, Andreas. Free kick, handball. Rochdale free kick. I'd expect us to dominate the ball a little bit more than we are. We're a bit sloppy passing it around. We'll transfer you £100 if we don't finish 4th or 5th. I'm all for being positive, and I was positive before. You know, after Chelsea now, I was definitely positive, and then I was just like, see, we're dropping points the way we've been playing. Like, we've not even been playing the way we were playing like pre-season against Chelsea. I don't know what's happened. It's just dropped off all of a sudden. We were lucky to win 1-0 or anything like Sunday. Exactly. What game are you watching if you think we can manage? No, I think we can win 4 or 5-0 because Rochdale was 17th in League One, mate. That's why. And you know, got Paul Pogba on the pitch, and Wan-Bissaka, Tuanzebe. It's madness, mate. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, I know. So Chong's on the ball on the edge of the box. Gone past one. Still on it. Gone past two into the penalty area, and he's been tackled. It was a decent tackle, that, to be fair. Oof, good save by the Rochdale keeper. Andres Pereira on the edge of the box. Blocked. Fred's on it now, shoots. Handball. That's a handball on the edge of the box, isn't it? It's play on. We've still got it. Oh, it's not a bad shot, that. Keeper saves it. Nice little battle play there. Andres Pereira on the edge of the box with a nice little dig. So Pogba out? No, I wouldn't say Pogba out. Yeah, Scotty. Do you know what? I think that's why he's gone for a good team as well, for a big win. But what happens if he doesn't win big? What happens if we don't win 4 or 5 now against a Rochdale side that's 17th in League One? Like, do you know what I mean? It's one of them, innit? So Rochdale got a goal kick now, 18 minutes in. What do I think of the statement made by Man United the other day? Obviously, people are saying it's a reaction to the West Ham result, but it's not. It's a fans forum from a couple of weeks back. You'll hear us talk about in a podcast which comes out tomorrow, I think, a video podcast that comes out on the channel tomorrow. Me, Andy Tate and Jay spoke about it. So, yeah, but it's a reaction from... It's not a reaction from the West Ham result. It's from a fan forum that it was a couple of weeks back. But some of the things they said in it is bollocks. So Rochdale, he just swung it into the edge of our box. It's been passed again. We're about 30 yards from our box now. Aaron Wan-Bissaka's closing something down on the right hand side. It's gone all the way back. I tell you, Rochdale are popping it around nicely here, So their goalkeeper's got it now, and now their left back's picked it up on the left hand side. Hoofed it up down the wing. Wan-Bissaka's got it, cleared it. Big hoof again. It's so scrappy, this. Fred into Pogba. Give it a Chong. Chong's in. Oh, bad pass. Chong could have been on goal there, but Pogba's pass was just a tiny bit heavy. Man, you will always be a B-Tech Liverpool from LFC Gamer. I wish we were a B-Tech Liverpool. What if Wan-Bissaka gets injured today, and then when Wan-Bissaka gets injured, maybe we're playing Young at right back, aren't we? Pogba new contract? I'd welcome a Pogba new contract, definitely. I don't know. Sometimes I do question Man United's performances of late. I don't know where's the press gone that was there like pre-season in the Chelsea game. No, you're right. Wan-Bissaka doesn't bring anything going forward, but we didn't really buy a right back for his attacking purposes, did we? We needed a right back to defend because we haven't got one. And now we've got that guy. He's 21 years old, so we can learn to go forward. Could be a right back for the next 10 or 12 years. You know what I mean? So we're 20 odd minutes in now. Still, we've only really had a little bit of a go at goal. It's not been great. Rochdale to the free kick about 20 yards inside our half, and they've just kicked it all the way back to the centre back. The left back's on the ball now, being closed down. There's a bit of a press there. Pogba needs to do more there. It's centre midfield. Pogba has just absolutely clattered their centre midfielder. Centre midfielders play on. Their right winger's got it now. He's going at Rojo. Passed into the centre. Oh, that's given away. Wan-Bissaka picks it up on the edge of our box. Passed out to Pereira now. Pereira with a big wasted ball up front. And Rochdale keeper collects it. So Rochdale trying to play from the back here. These guys got smashed in by Peterborough this week. Why aren't we beating them? Would you say Wan-Bissaka needs to offer more going forward? No, I don't think he does. I don't think he does need to offer more going forward. I don't, because why? We bought him to play as a right back, not as a right winger. I know. Don't get me wrong, right? Full backs need to attack, but he does well enough for me. I'd rather a right back that defends, considering we spent how many years of Ashley Young. It just fills me more with confidence now. Like, we've got a right back that can defend. So what we're doing, we're just passing the ball around the back of the minute. Phil Jones has got it. It's gone back out to Rojo. Chong is literally hugging this touchline like it's his best mate. Fred's got it now in the centre of the park. It's just being popped around nice here, keeping the ball as you'd expect against a Rochdale team. Wan-Bissaka to Nzabi. He's about 15 yards in our half here. Rojo switched back out there. Chong is on that touchline. It's out to Chong now. Rojo. Paul Pogba's on the ball now. Back out to Chong on this left hand side. Get at him, mate. Crossed in from Greenwood. That's cleared by Rochdale for a throw into Man United. When is Fosu Mensah back to it? I actually met Fosu Mensah at Carrington a couple of weeks back, and he said he's quite close. So, what's your views on? I don't think you guys were doing the stream tonight. Yeah, no, I've bailed him out, haven't I? I bailed him out. Chong is a bit lightweight. You are right. He's one of them where, like, I think that's why he doesn't play in the Premier League that often, because of that, if I'm honest. Chong out to Pereira now. Good cross in. Rojo. Should have scored there, really. It's a great cross from Pereira into Rojo on the edge of the 6-yard box. Pereira's one of them for me. He's a hit and miss Pereira, Andreas Pereira for me. Like, he does bits and bobs, right, and he gets away with it. I think he gets away with, like, his performances because he chips in with an assist here and there, but he's been relatively poor every time we played. How's Greenwood? I've not really seen Greenwood, if I'm honest. Andrew Abbott, love your hat, son. Nice one. Because my Barnett's shit underneath, that's why. Thoughts on Axel captaining when we walked? Mate, I love that. I think it's great. Axel to Nzabi is ace, mate. I thought, with Pogba on the pitch, I thought Pogba might get it, but maybe that's an intention from Ollie saying, look, either stop flirting with Madrid, sign the contract, and then maybe you can look at captaincy, or maybe it says play better Axel when you get the captaincy. I don't know. Pereira's in United. Yeah, I think he did really well at loan at Valencia, and then he's come back here, and it's just not. I don't know. It's one of them, innit? So Tuazebe's got it back now. It's been a goal kick to Rochdale. So Rojo's on the left hand side now, into Fred. Fred all the way out to Wan-Bissaka on the right hand side. Wan-Bissaka into Pereira. Back inside to Jesse Lingard, into Pogba on the edge of the box, out to Fred now, passed out to Rojo on the edge of the box. Rojo shoots, deflected, corner. Who should have started instead of Andreas? Your guess is as good as mine with the amount of injuries we've got, isn't it? The shot from Rojo from about 25 yards on the edge of the box. He's gone out for a corner. Andres Pereira is on this corner now. He's gone into the box. Rojo again wide. There's not really anyone that could start with Pereira. You are right. It's one of them though. But that's where our squad depth lacks. It's like, I don't think Pereira would have been in the side if we still had Sanchez. But Sanchez has obviously gone. Conte has said that he's not fit enough to play for Inter Milan, let alone us. It says something that Rojo is shooting and the attacker players. Mate, we're lacking in creativity. Obviously, it's shown over the last few weeks where Pogba's been injured so much. And then there's been nothing. We lost 2-0 to West Ham with barely any shots on goal. Obviously, Matt should have scored, and that is pathetic, if you ask me. Oh my God, Rochdale in it. Oof. Marcus Rojo with a tackle on the edge of our D in our box. Mate, this could go seriously wrong here. He's picked a strong team. Imagine if we lose to Rochdale. What fate would Ole Gunnar Solskjaer suffer if we lose to Rochdale with this team out? Let us know in the comments. So Rochdale have just given it away. Tuanzebe just picked it up on the edge of our box. Pogba's on the ball now, and it's been switched out to Marcus Rojo on the left-hand side here. Chong is on it now, and he's giving it away again. Chong has just muscled him out. It's our throw-in, about on the corner flag-ish. Pereira, Lindelof, Delo are all deadwood. I wouldn't say Lindelof is, and I don't think Delo has had much of a chance, if I'm honest. Mourinho out, get Mourinho out. Oh, Pogba's just crossed the ball in. It's almost gone in. That United family in the chat. That's my channel. That's my missus on the chat. Right, Emma. Who's been the best player in the game? It's hard to tell, isn't it? None of them really. They're all poor. None of them are great. There's a 12-year-old girl playing for Rochdale. Haven't they got a 16-year-old right back? Didn't I hear something on a preview from Howson today? Smalling is better than Jones. See, that's a good comment. You know, Smalling is better than Jones. It's weird that we kept Jones and not Smalling, if I'm honest. Jones needs to be moved before the first. Yeah, Lindelof is decent now. Lindelof is good. I like Lindelof. You don't put a novice in charge of a multi-billion pound. Mate, that is also true. If anyone needs to go first, Ed Woodward. If anyone's listened to the audio on Audio Boom and that today of the podcast that we did, you'd hear me say that. That's mad that they're right back, 16 years old. 16? Mad that, innit? Imagine playing Man United at Old Trafford. 16 years old. What were you doing at 16? You're not going to answer that. No, Emma's not answering that question. Right, we just had a shot in the edge of the box. It's blocked. It's come out. About 20. Wan-Bissaka's won it back now. Pass. Oh my God, he's giving it away. They've just crossed the halfway line now. Looking for a pass. There's no options there. And Fred has just killed him almost. It's a joke that Garner isn't getting. Jimmy Garner is. I thought he would have played today, if I'm honest. I would have thought he would have played today, but Tuanzebe, do you reckon Tuanzebe would overtake Lindelof at some point in the season in the Premier League? People have been saying they reckon he will, and some players, you know, some people are saying he won't, but I'd like to see it. I'd like to see Tuanzebe in the Premier League at some point. Ferguson took a long time to get things right at the United. It wasn't great. Nearly got sacked. I know, yeah. It took him 3 years to win his first trophy. And there was a banner, wasn't there, saying 3 years of the same shit, blah blah blah, Ferguson out, and then obviously time is time, and what happened. But I think it was different back then. You are right. It was like so much money in the game, and like people got time, didn't they? People were more patient and that. But now there's more money in the game, and like, a big ball up front has just gone into their goalkeeper's hands. What's the United lineup? It's on my screen. United lineup is on my screen. Romero, Wan-Bissaka, Tuanzebe, Jones, Rojo, Pogba, Fred, Pereira, Lingard, Chong, Greenwood. So it's still 0-0. Over half an hour gone now. You would expect us to score by now. To a 7. Are they 17th? 17th in League One, Rochdale. Just got beat at the weekend. Well, they didn't even just get beat at the weekend. They got beat downs at the weekend. Pereira running the centre backs. It's just gone inside. Oh, that was lucky. That there was 2 over there. Chong and Greenwood. Then the centre back got their foot in. Luckily. Wan-Bissaka is a boss. Wan-Bissaka is a boss, mate. Wan-Bissaka is one of the best right backs I've ever seen in my life, mate. Right, we've won the ball back on the edge of the box here. Fred passes it into Chong. Do something with it. Chong on the edge of the box. Shoots. Deflected everywhere. Oh my god. It is there. McNulty has cleared it out for Rochdale for a throw in to Manchester United. Chris, Delo is good. I like Delo. I do like Delo, but I think our team and our game's changed for Delo now. Delo obviously is a crosser of the ball, and we don't really cross the ball on the box that much. We like to pass it in, don't we? So Greenwood's got on the right-hand side here. Greenwood's across here. Pogba heads it over from about 4 yards out. Oh my god. That's bad, that. That's a really bad chance missed, that. The Chong's got on the left-hand side now, running at their right back. He's just fallen over his own feet. So Rochdale got it in the middle of the park now. Been switched out by Rochdale. That's a piss poor touch from that left back. It's going out for a throw in. Tuanzebe's got it as centre back now. Lingard better than Matic, and Matic is faster. Phil Jones, I can't believe Phil Jones is playing. What a guy. We're getting closer though. Yeah, you're right, Mike. We are getting closer, but it's Rochdale. We should be 3-0 up by now. So Paul Pogba's just dancing around a bit at centre of the park. Just past 5 yards into Fred now on the centre circle. Out to Wan-Bissaka on the right hand side. Gives it to Pereira. Oh my god. Rochdale have just bundled over Fred in the middle of the park. It's play on. Phil Jones at the back here. Marcus Rojo has just crossed over the halfway line now. Shocking pass. He's got it back though, and another shocking pass. Oh my, Fred is just headed it to Rochdale. Oh my god, I've just seen a comment saying, why did we just waste all our money on Fred? Fred was brilliant at Shakhtar, and maybe Premier League. Their right back is in right hand side now. All he needs to do is cross it in, and it's going to... Well tackled back to Heath Chong. Now that was some serious trouble there. What a guy to Heath Chong is. He just run about 40 yards to track this player back, and he ended up tackling him. It's a bit open now. Pereira on the right hand side, about 20 yards in their half, into Pogba in the centre of the field. Pogba shoots from about 40 yards, blazes it over. Fred is dog poo. Fred is dog poo at the minute. What do you make of Tuanzebe captain? I said that I think it's either a statement from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer saying to the senior lads, like, don't step your game up, or these kids are going to play. A big goal kick from the Rochdale keeper then into our half. It's gone straight back to us. Wan-Bissaka back to Romero. Romero with a big kick upfield. Greenwood chasing it down. Greenwood's rapid, isn't he? Come on, he's been bustled off the ball. Proper Sunday League stuff like that. Just been muscled off the ball, but a lot bigger centre back. Shakhtar's Ukrainian. I don't think he's Turkey. He's playing in the Ukraine, wasn't he? Before he came to us. Why bring the young players? Why not bring the young players? So Pogba on the left hand side here, looking for a cross. He's dancing on the ball. Just pass the ball, man. This is the one thing that reminds me of. That's a cross it in, wasted goal kick. he's very frustrating, Paul Pogba, sometimes. Like, you'd think he'd absolutely kill it today, but I know he's been injured for a month, and I know like he might struggle today, but it's League One Rochdale. I keep saying it's League One Rochdale, and we should be doing better. Truth Seeker UK, how times have changed. Yeah, you don't have to tell me that. So it's just gone out for a throw in. Is it a Rochdale throw in? I missed that. Yeah, it is a Rochdale throw in, yeah. So Rochdale throw in. Almost near the corner flag, pretty much. We just put a tackle in, and it's gone back all the way back to Rochdale's centre back now on the halfway line. Oh, Pogba almost nicked it. Oh, is Greenwood offside? Greenwood's in it. Greenwood's in at the edge of the box. Good save. Good save, keeper. Pogba's nicked it on the halfway line there. Rochdale pushed right up and Greenwood was in. Closed down really quickly. Should have scored, if I'm honest. Well, I might say should have scored. You expect Greenwood to score from there. Chong on the left hand side now on the edge of the box. Good tackle. Corner ball. Corner Manchester United. Who would you sign next? Felipe Gonzalez. Who would I sign next? At number 10, like a Fernandes, maybe Bruno Fernandes. Try and get Eriksen in January. It's one of them where like I'm not even asked about signing young players. We've got enough young players now. I want some experienced, decent experienced players that can.
Like Dybala.
Paulo Dybala. Yeah, but he doesn't want to come, does he? The corner's come in and it's gone out for a Rochdale goal kick. He just doesn't want to come, does he? Like, because obviously we sniffed around him in in the summer, and then he didn't want to come to us, and Tottenham tried it, and it's money with Dybala, I think. I actually didn't see who was taking the corner, sorry, Fasil. Jadon Sancho, I think Jadon Sancho is probably unrealistic in January. Next summer, maybe, yeah. So it's goal kicked out all the way into our own half, and it's can be headed out. Now Rochdale have got on the right hand side. Chong chasing back this young lad. This young lad is Chong's won it back, and he's cleared it. Rochdale picked it back up in the middle of the pack again. It's on there, right hand side now. Popped back into centre midfield. Fred's won it back. Pogba into Jesse Lingard. About 10 yards in front. And halfway line out to Mason Greenwood on the left hand side now. Get a crossing lad on the byline. Dinked over. Keeper collects it nicely. We need Bruno. We do. John McGinn's not a bad shout, Craig. John McGinn is not a bad shout. I think we linked to him in the summer. And it was like, I don't know John McGinn. How come Delow not starting? Injured. I don't know the attendance, no, mate. De Gea out. It's a big call, that. That is a big call. De Gea out. So Wan-Bissaka's got on the right hand side now, about 35 yards in our own half. It's been popped out to Jesse Lingard now, into Fred at the centre of the park. Switched out to Chong on the left hand side. Need Chong to beat his man here. Chong is giving it away. It's too easy. Too easy to Heath Chong. Marcus Rojo now back into Paul Pogba on his left hand side. Pogba back to Rojo by the corner flag. Rojo with the cross. Cleared by Rochdale. Phil Jones out to Axel Tuanzebe, just on the edge of the D inside our half. Wan-Bissaka right side now. Andres Pereira with a little dink into Mason Greenwood. Back out to Wan-Bissaka on the right hand side here. Wan-Bissaka with a cross. Oh! Jesse Lingard with a nice glancing header. Just misses the top left-hand corner across the keeper. Not a bad effort there. Nice little build-up play from the lads there, to be fair. Fosu Mensah's injured. Nainggolan's too old. Why playing Chong? He's peak going to be Bournemouth level. You reckon? I wouldn't write off to Heath Chong that quickly, if I'm honest. So it's just been hoofed out. We are chasing it down. Rochdale have just kicked out for a throw-in on the right-hand side. Mason Green was picking the ball away. He's trying to pick the ball up, but no one's giving it to him. So Wan-Bissaka's coming over to take the throw-in. We're about 25 yards out, but I've obviously gone for a throw-in. So he's thrown it into Andres Pereira. Big switch all the way over to Marcus Rojo. Chong is still hugging that touchline. It's out to Chong now. Chong's trying to beat his man. Back into the centre of the park to Fred. Axel Tuanzebe, Phil Jones, and then Chong's going to get it back on the left-hand side. Not Chong, sorry, it's Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba with the cross. Poor cross. It's bounced on a penalty spot. Chong's got it now. Jesse Lingard has just tackled to Heath Chong, and I'm done. Why? I don't get it. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Teams are going to be laughing at us, I'm telling you. Red Devil wants to sign Neymar and Mbappe. Imagine signing Neymar and Mbappe. Be alright, wouldn't it? So Axel Tuanzebe has just headed it back to Romero. Rolled it back out to Tuanzebe. It's almost half time now. Like I said, this stream is sponsored by the Football Index. Football Index is a footballing stock market as such. So if you do get involved, there's a link in the description. I think you might get some discount if you follow the link. It's FullTimeDEVILS. You do have to be 18 years old to play it. T's and C's are in the description also. So obviously if we do win, stick some money on some young United players and the shares will go up and you should make some money. It's decent. I've had a go. It's alright. Wan-Bissaka with a cross in. Ended out. Axel Tuanzebe picks up. Back out to Wan-Bissaka. Tuanzebe has just switched it across to Marcus Rojo. Marcus Rojo just shot again for about 50 yards. It's deflected out to Pogba on the edge of the box. Rojo is shot again. Oh my God. Rojo is taking about 7 shots from about 40 yards out. What a guy. I love Marcus Rojo. Marcus Rojo for president. President? What do we have? Prime Minister. Replace Boris. Why are you looking at that? Stop swearing at me. Emma's swearing at me. Rochdale fans are absolutely loving it in the crowd. They keep cutting to Rochdale fans. They're all like cheering and that and putting their hands up. Probably because they're not losing yet. So that is half time now, guys. Half time. Manchester United 0. Rochdale 0. You love to see it, don't you? You absolutely love to see it. I think there is a half-time poll on our Twitter account. There is. United's best player of the first half. Go over to Twitter, guys, at FullTimeDEVILS. FullTimeDEVILS? FullTimeDEVILS. We've got 4 options there. Tuanzebe, Pogba, Greenwood and Chong. Go over there and have a look. Your description says Rochdale are struggling for form, but we've scored more and conceded less than you. That's right, but you also got beat 6-0 by Peterborough, didn't you? Rojo has been fantastic. Rojo is good. I love Rojo. Every team needs a bastard, and Rojo is that bastard. Do you know what I mean? I absolutely love it. He's not afraid of a 2-footer, and he just doesn't give a fuck, which is great. James should have been on. James should have been on. No scores. They're just wankers. You gotta watch Daniel James. Daniel James is only a young lad as well. Remember, like you gotta be careful because he is. You don't want to burn him out. Like Rashford's been burnt out already. Half-time 6 is here. 13 shots for us. Rochdale 0. Shots on target. 3 for us. 0 for Rochdale. One corner each. 1 offside for Rochdale. 9 fouls for us. We battered them. But it's 17th place Rochdale. So who are we going with? The best player of the half then? Let us know in the chat. Please drop a like on the video as well, guys. It does support the channel and helps the video out massively. Plus it shows your support for the channel and me, because obviously this is my first one doing it on my own. So let us know what... Feel sorry for me. No, let us know in the chat. Like a video, let us know in the chat on the poll on Twitter who's the best player. We got Tuanzebe, Pogba, Greenwood and Chong. I'm going to go with probably Tuanzebe, if I'm honest. Tuanzebe's actually winning at the moment, 44%. Let us know. Let us know in the chat. We need to take our chances. It's bullshit. We do need to take our chances. Yeah. How poor has Chong been? But Chong's not been great, if I'm honest, mate. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Is it worth staying for this, or should I go to bed as it's 11 PM here and I have work tomorrow? No, I'd stay up. I'd stay up. Chong got outstrained by a 16-year-old. True. Chong is like Valencia. Gets confused at the last moment, and it's neither a cross or a shot, and he loses the ball against Rochdale. No, is he ready? But that's the problem, isn't it? That's the problem. People are screaming for kids, but some of them aren't even ready yet. Pogba's been the best player so far. He's looked a little bit rusty considering he's been out for a month, but it's a good game for him to play, isn't it? Rojo. Pogba wasteful so far, yeah. Oi, mate, where the hell is Lukaku? Lukaku's playing for Inter Milan, mate. If you head back over to Twitter, guys, at FullTimeDEVILS, there is another poll up for the Arsenal game on Monday. And it is, I'll read it out to you. Rojo has been his usual mental self. I'm reading the wrong one. Sorry, Jay. Sorry, Jay, if you're watching. Rojo or Young for Arsenal. Get over there, Rojo. I've gone Rojo. Rojo or Young. Get over to FullTimeDEVILS on Twitter. Vote for Rojo. Rojo or Young. Yes, Mace. High five. One of the kids just come down. You should be in bed now, kid. Like I say, my name is Carl. If you're not, I'm from that United family on YouTube. So get over to my channel. I think a link is in the description. If they've done me proud, the link's in the description. So get over there and subscribe to us. We do loads of stuff. We do like fun stuff. We do like football stuff. We do Man United stuff because we're a Man United channel. Don't we ever? Emma's over there. She didn't want to come on today. You're trying to get her on, but she's too busy watching. What are you watching? She's tired from work. She wants to watch TV and not do watch-alongs. Get over to my channel. I uploaded a video today on Ollie out, Ollie in situation. So get over there, check it out, drop it a like. I think that's enough plugs for now. Until the end.
Jay's going to tell you to shut up.
Jay knows what to expect. That's the last watch-along when I plug the shit out of myself. Someone's saying Arsenal 4, Man United 0. Arteta's put, enjoying the commentary, Carl. Thanks, Cecile. Why is Ollie still playing Andreas on the right? Who else are you going to play on the right wing? Going to get slapped by Arsenal no matter what team we play. I love the positivity in the chat. It's great. In all honesty, how deluded are our fan base? Believe it or not, Ollie is a good manager. It's pathetic. Away with in 6 months, he's a crap manager and overhypes crap Rashford and Lingard has no chance. I don't think Ollie's a shit manager. I think our team is just shit, if I'm honest. I'm not going to lie to you. People defend Pogba and slate Rashford. Talk about Andreas. Pogba has been wank. the chat has gone mental. It's gone negative as fuck.
We'll just get from 0-0 at half time at home against Watchdale.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. It is 0-0 at Watchdale. It is 0-0. And it is Rochdale. What do you expect? And we're at home at Old Trafford. This is why I sacked it off today. I was not going today, I'll tell you that much. There's another poll on Twitter. I'm getting messages coming out my eyeballs. There's a poll for Arsenal again. Get back over there. Another poll. Axel Tuanzebe or Lindelof against Arsenal on Monday. Get over there. At FullTimeDEVILS. Get over there now. Let us know. Let us know in the chat. I think Axel's done alright. I love the fact that Axel's captain. I absolutely love it. I think it's great. John can play on the right wing, mate. Lingard on the left. Andreas is 10. Yeah, but everyone's slating Chong though, isn't they? Chong's not ready though. That's the problem. Never slated United legend. Pogba's been good today, but it's Rochdale at home. Axel over Maguire. Behave, Dan. Axel over Maguire. Right, let me just tweet this stream out. How do I tweet out? Oh my god, I'm a dinosaur. I'm tweeting this stream out. Catch me over here on my own.
Oh, I'll retweet it for you.
Thanks. If you you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at Mr. Karl Edgar. I'm a legend, so get over there.
Please don't, he's annoying.
I'm not annoying. I'm an absolute hero. Get over there. What's Ollie done to prove he's a good manager? Get Cardiff relegated, making up the worst football. Mate, he got Cardiff relegated because he came with the philosophy and they played some decent football, but again the team was poor. But he turned Mulder into like an unbeatable force in Norway. So and he got him into the Europa League, proper Europa League, and it's a Norwegian side. Like you can't say that Ollie's not done all right as a manager. You got to give him time. Are we going to sack a manager now? You can't just sack a manager now. We've sacked 4 managers. What's the point? There's literally no more. There's no point in sacking more managers. There's not. It's just pointless. Rojo scoring a winner in Fergie time. Man, imagine scenes if that happens. Tommy O, Man City, blue, yeah, to be fair. Yeah, I might get my blue shirt on in a minute. Twins AB. Foreign fan agenda. We're all fans of Manchester United here. Whether you're from Manchester or not. What do you think of Fred? I like Fred, but he's just not done it, has he? I like Sanchez as well, but he's gone now and he didn't do it either. Should have kept Ron. We should have kept Ron for squad depth reasons. You're right, but toxic man, wasn't he? He started leaking stuff, and no one wanted him around in the end. 100% no sacking any more managers. Going to stop. Telling you, can't sack managers. You got to give Ollie time. Give him. You got to think. Ollie signed 3 players, right? He probably wanted more, but the board have probably stopped him, right? The 3 players he signed, they've been ace. James, Maguire, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, all been ace. So you can't really say much, can you? The things we lack in our team is we've only got 1 star guy, and that's Paul Pogba. And Paul Pogba was never the guy before, was he? He was never the guy before that did stuff like in the Juventus team. It was always like he played with Andrea Pirlo, for Christ's sake. So you need other players around Pogba, more world class players. You look at teams gone by, Man United teams gone by, and it's been like class player after class player with the youth. So it's one of them. Boris and Ollie to swap jobs. Big January window. It's what we need. We need a big January window. Now 15% stock share going straight to the Glazers' pocket. You know. Ollie's a bit of a yes man, to be honest, but is he though? Do you not think like he come into this job and the board have gone and Woodward have gone, right, here Ollie, this is what we're going to give you. You're going to bail us out of shit here. We're going to back you. We're going to back you this. We're going to buy you this. We're going to tell you. You tell us what you want and we'll do it for you because we're the richest club in the world. And then he's gone, right, I want these. And he's gone, right, actually, no, you can have this. We'll hold off Maguire because they want 8 million quid. Sell Romelu Lukaku. Get rid of Sanchez because his wages are ridiculous. And then Ollie's gone, no, I need that Maguire, mate. And they've gone, oh, okay, yeah. So they got Maguire in the end. It's one of them, innit? We need class and experience. That's it. Fred or Matic? Oh my God, Fred. We've got some decent youth talent around at the minute, right? But the thing that we struggle with is the fact that our experienced players are shit. That's the problem. Matic, gone, done. De Gea is probably the only one. Pogba is pretty experienced, and everyone knows how Pogba is. How was Pereira's game? Pereira, he's not. He's been in and out. He's not been like. It's not one of them, innit? We're not sacking another manager. We're not going to become Chelsea. True. From Truth Seeker UK. That United family cannot sack another manager. That's not going to solve anything. Yes, Emma. Correct. It's correct. Like I said, guys, the second half will start shortly. It is 0-0, as you can see on the screen. It's not been great. Rojo's probably had 10 of the 13 shots we've had all half. We need a striker, a midfielder, and a right winger. We need a 10 and a striker and a right winger, I think. We probably need 2 centre midfielders, if I'm honest. We probably need a centre midfielder and a cam. No more wine?
I've got work in the morning.
Emma's not allowed any more wine because she'll work in the morning.
I work with children, so I can't.
Yeah, she's a playgroup leader. She loves it. Prayer actually makes me miss slow Juan Mata on the right wing. Oh my god. Mata is the most underrated player at United. If Ollie would just stop playing him with Matic. Do you know what? Mata is one of them. I think he's still got something about him. I think everyone slates him because he's old. We're not old, he's 31, and you know what I mean? He's older. If you get a cheap guy like James in the right wing, Matt, I tell you what, Dan James is the guy, mate. I absolutely love Dan James. What a fucking guy. Let me just go back over to Twitter and have a look what's going on Full Time Devils then, shall we? So Tuanzebe won the vote for the centre-back at Arsenal over Lindelof. I think it's a bit harsh on Lindelof, that, you know. And Rojo at left-back over Young. What a guy. Fucking imagine the scenes, mate. Pogba scores, Lingard does a dance, and Rojo's two-footing people. Oh, mate, that'll be ace. And Tuanzebe is the best player of the first half. I think everyone loves a bit of Tuanzebe, don't they? Thomas Partey with Bruno Fernandes can save United. I'm not seeing much of Thomas Partey, if I'm honest. We should sign Pookie. I've said that. Sign Pookie in January, mate. You probably pick him up. Like, Norwich will probably want ridiculous money for him, but it's not going to be like 100 million quid's worth, is he? Is Levitt injured? Yes, mate. Levitt is injured, yeah. Oh, Brandon Williams looks like he's getting ready. Oh, I love Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams is coming on. Bit of an odd change, that, unless Rojo's got a knock. Brandon Williams is about to make his first team debut for Manchester United against Rochdale. I'm telling you, right, well, I don't know much, but listening to the house and that, obviously on previews and that, and what he does elsewhere, Brandon Williams is a bit of a bastard as well. He'll kick people, he'll tell people to piss off. As a young lad, Carrick's just having a little word in his ear now before he comes on. What you know, Brandon, he's a good defender and he offers a lot going forward. He's got a lot of assists with under 23s. You know, Ollie must think highly of him. Like, I thought he would have started today, Brandon Williams, but he's gonna get 45 minutes. He's going to get 45 minutes this week. Or today, sorry. Rochdale were just coming out of the tunnel now. Trying to play mind games, aren't they? Maddison would be the perfect signing for a number 10. I like James Maddison. In our videos on our channel, Emma bangs on about James Maddison probably every video, so. Unlucky for Laird. Yeah, Ethan Laird got injured, didn't he? Angel Gomez, Cam, False Nine, Kafid Mason, and Martial Rashford. Yeah, I like Gomez. Angel Gomez needs a bit more of a chance of things. Shows what Ollie thought of Rojo shooting. Yeah, he's probably got a fucking kick in the head for like shooting from about 45 yards out, if I'm honest. Right, so we're about to kick off again. Let me just refresh that. Where's the chat gone? Phil Jones is off. Is it Phil Jones? Has Rojo gone? Hang on a minute. Yeah, Rojo, sorry, my bad. Rojo's gone to centre back. Phil Jones has come off. And then Brandon Williams at left back. Apologies, chat. Apologies. Apologies. I'm not watching him any sounds, that's all. Jones has come off. Rojo to centre back. Brandon Williams at left back. Pookie was a free transfer in Norwich last season, I think, in the Championship. We need to bloody win. We need to bloody win about 5-0. Rojo has just absolutely smashed it out for a throw-in. That was a shocking pass. Oh, God. Stephen, I've not even seen about McKenna not being taken seriously, mate, if I'm honest. I've not even caught that in the news at the minute. Pookie on an emergency loan. Imagine. Right, so Rochdale keeper has just hoofed it up the pitch. Wan-Bissaka's picked it up. Fred in the middle of the park now is on the ball looking for Brandon Williams, but he's gone short to Rojo now. Fred is back on the ball. Tuanzebe about 5 yards in our own half. Into Mason Greenwood. Nice little layoff there to Wan-Bissaka. Chong, that's a poor pass out for Wan-Bissaka. Chong has just been tackled. I think their centre-back is on the floor rolling around. I think Chong might have just stamped on him a little bit, which fair play to you, lad. Get a foot in. Rojo is a loose cannon, and I love it. It's great. I've had an itchy arsehole for 2 nights in a row now. Head doing.
Who said that?
Truth Seeker UK. Fair play to me. You want to check for worms, mate? Get down to the doctors. You might have worms. Horrible bastard. Have you got worms? Anyway, let's not talk about worms. Bring in Messi, Ronaldo and Neymar. Imagine that. Rojo will probably score an own goal for Sil. Because he's that type. He'll probably shoot from 40 yards. His own goal is that much of a loose cannon. So Brandon Williams out to Andreas Pereira on this left-hand side now. It looks like they've swapped wings here. Pereira and Chong. Pereira is just turning his full-back inside out here. He's got that young lad now into Mason Greenwood, just inside the box. Back out to Brandon Williams on the left-hand side here. Gives it to Pereira with a right-footed cross into the box. Poor cross, really, if I'm honest. And it's cleared by Rochdale. Brandon Williams has just kicked their number 7 and just runs off like he doesn't care. Fair play to you. So we're just waiting for this kick to be taken now. It's been hoofed up to our right hand side. Chong has been bullied off. It's our throw-in. Zero movement. Pogba's got the ball now, and it's just switched inside to Marcus Rojo at centre back, and it's come out to this left hand side with Brandon Williams. Gives it to Pereira. Greenwood's made a great run down the flank here. He's passed it back to Brandon Williams, and it's gone back inside to Marcus Rojo. Now Axel Tuanzebe has got it on their side of the half on the D. Into Fred, who has switched it out to Andreas Pereira on the left hand side, looking for the cross. It's gone inside to Fred about 25 yards out. Switched out to Wan-Bissaka on the opposite side of the pitch now. Into Chong on the same side. Chong needs to get past his man here. He drops a shoulder. He's been tackled again. Tuanzebe's got it on the byline here. On the right hand side of our pitch, he's done really well there. To be fair to him, it's gone safely back into Marcus Rojo, and it's out to Williams on his left hand side, just inside our own half. Gives it to Andreas Pereira. Williams is busting a gut to get round Pereira, and he's got it back as well. Brandon Williams delivery. He just ran out of play. That's a great run from the young lad. To be fair to him. Williams is the next Roy Keane. Giuseppe Rossi is a free agent. I've actually got a load of details about free agent strikers, which I've managed to get a thing. I might do a video on this week. Subscribe to that United family on YouTube. We're ace.
Oh, shut up.
You like that segue? We do really good content. Right, it's been kicked out from the Rochdale goalkeeper. Fred has got it in the middle of the park. Wan-Bissaka is bursting down the right hand side now. And he's stopped. He's cut inside. He's given it to Fred in the middle of the park. And it's gone all the way back to Marcus Rojo at centre back. This stream is sponsored by the Football Index. Make sure you check them out. It's like a football stock market. It's great. Hang on a minute. Andres Pereira's burst into the box here. Rochdale have managed to clear it. Fred on the edge of the box. Pogba with a nice little turn. Gives it to Brandon Williams on the left-hand side. Back inside to Jesse Lingard. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot then. Pereira shoots. Deflection. Oh. Corner ball. Nice little piece of play there. Yeah, like I said, the stream is sponsored by Football Index. The link is in the description. It's like a stock market for football players. So you get in there, you put some money on shares in players. You like to Heath Chong. Brandon Williams will be cheap. The corners come in and it's wasted. It's poor. So get over there. The link's in the description. You do have to be 18 years old to play it. T's and C's are below. So check them out. It's been switched out on the left-hand side of Rochdale now in our half. Their fullback has got round and Rochdale are about 30 yards from... Oh, he just crossed it in and their right winger was free on inside our box, but Brandon Williams has done well to head it out. They've crossed it in now. Rochdale are going to shoot. They're going to shoot. Oh, my God. They're 1-0 up. Oh, my... Axel Tuanzebe has just done... Wan-Bissaka has just cleared the ball off the line from about 3 yards out. The guy's an absolute magician. Oh, I can't believe he's done that. Rochdale are 3 yards out from the box and Wan-Bissaka has cleared it off the line. That is fucking shocking defending from United. Give him a fucking knighted. Sir Wan-Bissaka. I can't believe it. My ass almost fell out. So Rochdale corner's coming now. It's headed away. Oh, they've just volleyed it from the edge of the box. It's gone over. It's a goal kick. It's a goal kick. Wan-Bissaka is an absolute hero. He's an absolute hero. Jesse Lingard is in their box now. Out to Chong on the right hand side. He's just inside the box. He passes it out to Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood shoots. Just wide. Honestly, we should be 1-0 down to Rochdale where it's terrible. I literally don't know what happens if we lose this game with the team we put out. I don't know. I don't know where we go. I don't know where we go from here. Right, the keeper's passed it short to a lad in their box, and he's just hoofed it up the pitch like a Sunday League footballer to Wan-Bissaka, who's headed it into Fred. We're inside their half now. Jesse Lingard turns into Chong on the edge of the box. Out to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka crosses. Greenwood. Oh, good save. Good cross from Wan-Bissaka. Greenwood about 7 yards out. Good save from the keeper. Greenwood's got it back now. Wan-Bissaka's got the ball on the edge of the box. Oh, mate, that's a free kick. If ever I see... What? Right, okay. Apparently we've not won a free kick, and Brandon Williams has won it back. Rojo out to Andreas Pereira on this left-hand side now. Andreas Pereira about 37 step-overs. They've still not crossed it in, and he's not beat anyone. Out to Pogba. Brandon Williams now about 40 yards out from the edge of their box. Back out to Pogba on the left-hand side. Pereira is left again, and it's gone to him. He's cut inside, back into Pogba. Switches it right out to Fred in the middle of the park here. Fred shoots. Oh, deflection corner. I'd say we need to score now or like soon, otherwise this could end up being an absolute... My season ticket is off in the bin. That's why I've not gone tonight. Fucking imagine going to this and losing. I'm not going to Arsenal either. Devastated. Right, so it's a Manchester United corner now. I'm trying to see who takes it. Andres Pereira's taking it front post. It's cleared by Rochdale. It's a good clearance, that, to be fair. The keeper's made 1 or 2 good saves here, to be fair, today, the Rochdale keeper. I wonder if this isn't a free kick. Oh, it's not. He's not showing it. Ramsey should have a free kick on the edge of the box, didn't he? You look a bit like Lee Sharp. Thanks, Truth Seeker. I like Lee Sharp. I've got a Lee Sharp shirt at home. Upstairs. Big Mac, great commentary. Well done, mate. Thank you. Time of the game. My time of the game here is 55 minutes, mate. Right, so Fred's got it in the middle of the park, about 45 yards out. It's been switched. That's a piss poor pass. It's been switched to Brandon Williams, but it's an absolute mile away, and it's gone out for a Rochdale throw-in. I am trying to look at the camera a bit more, but my screen is down, so I'm trying to watch the game and then talk to the camera as well. Yeah, Brandon Williams has come as a sub. Sorry, guys. He come on at half-time for Phil Jones. Rojo's gone into centre-back and Brandon Williams is slotted into left-back. Right, Mason Green on his left-hand side now. He's popped it back out to Fred, about 40 yards out now. Fred's just gone inside to Axel Tuanzebe. We're really high at the pitch here. Both centre-halves are in their half. So Chong on the right-hand side now has popped it back into Wan-Bissaka. It's just on the edge of the box. Out to Fred now. Again, 40 yards out. Switches a great ball out there to Andres Pereira here. Hopefully Pereira's get it in. He's give it away. He's won it back though. It's bounced off their player. Pereira into Greenwood. Into Brandon Williams. Unlucky. Tackled. But Rojo has got it in about 20 yards in our half now. Into Axel Tuanzebe. Fred pops it out to Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the right hand side, gives it to Chong. Chong's probably going to lose it, but he passed it to Wan-Bissaka, so he hasn't lost it. Tuanzebe back into Rojo. Out to this left hand side with Andres Pereira again on the edge of the box now, looking for a cross. He's cutting inside. He's gone inside of Jesse Lingard. Jesse Lingard, Pereira into Greenwood on the edge. Greenwood turns him. He turns him again. He's inside the box here, and that Rochdale defender's done well there, to be fair to him. And Mason Greenwood has won it back, has he? Nah, he's given a free kick. Unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable. Why is Ashley Young not starting? Because he's shit. You applied for a job calling football games? I haven't, no. We can't break teams down. We need a 10 bag. We do need a 10. We need someone with some creativity. It's mad. We used to take the piss out of Liverpool, but the situation has become worse. Correct, we won't win the league for 10 years at least. Who is the most likely to score? What have you seen? No one really. Greenwood maybe? Rojo? he's had probably half our shots. Even though I just finished my dinner. How was Chong doing? Shit, Big Mac. Absolutely shit. Yes, Mumsy. Shout out to you. So Pogba's just popped it in. Fred has got it now. Out to Marcus Rojo. Back into Paul Pogba in the centre of the park here. And it's not come out. It's turned. He's given it away. I don't know what he's thinking there. It's like a reverse pass trying to get into Greenwood, but it wasn't really on, if I'm honest. He's levered it out to Pereira here. Pereira cuts back on his right-hand side. Just crossed the ball in, man. He switched it. Sort of a... Oh my God, the Rochdale... Oh, I don't even know what's happened there. The Rochdale guy has overhead kicked it pretty much. Back into Lingard on the edge of their own box. And Lingard's just scuffed this shot wide. Have you got them dodgy trousers on still? No, I've got some shorts on now, mate. It's night time, isn't it? Settling down for bed on that. Chong out of his steps. Too good to see. Chong is coming on now. That's coming off. Daniel James is making an appearance today. An hour gone. Hopefully we can see some proper direct football. I love Dan James. Dan James is probably my favourite player. He's absolutely ace. I love him. Watching this or taking a dump. Hello, Carl. All right.
That says a lot about you.
Yeah, lovely. I think it's because I talk shit. Why is Gomez not on the bench? Gomez is injured, I think. So Rochdale got a throw in. Now they're on the edge of our own box, but Marcus Rojo has belted it out. Greenwood can't get there. Green's a bit deep, if I'm honest. He should be a bit further up the pitch than that. So Rochdale just got it inside our own half. He's in the middle of the park. People are hassling him. Pogba has given away a free kick. He's come away with the ball. I don't know what's wrong with that. The ref's being a gimp. I'm not having it. Can't believe Lingard's an England international. Why are we struggling? Because we're rubbish. I don't. Who's winning on Monday? Arsenal. No? Yay. So Rochdale have got a kick about 45 yards out. Obviously, they've lumped it into the box. Aaron Wan-Bissaka has not got there. Rochdale on the edge of the 6-yard box again. Has been popped out to the right edge of the box now. It is. That's not a bad play, that, from Rochdale. So it's a Rochdale throw-in. I wish I could give you some better analysis than we're rubbish or we're poo, because there's not really much. There's not really much else I can say, guys, if I'm honest. Hello, Legend 123. Hello, what are you up to? I'm watching Manchester United v Rochdale. That's what I'm doing. Right, so we got it. Greenwood has got it into Lingard. Lingard has given it to Dan James, who is absolutely motoring down this right-hand side here. He's going to get fouled, surely. He's inside. He gives it to Mason Greenwood. Tell ya, Dan James. What a guy, mate. He's like a little motorbike. Look at him. Who called him the Welsh Messi? Someone called him Welsh Messi when he signed. That's what he is. He's Welsh Messi. So Mason Greenwood is leaving this corner to Andreas Pereira's coming over to take it. Do you think we'll score? I fucking hope so. I'm not sitting here waiting for penalties. Not doing overtime. Right, Andreas Pereira with this corner now. In the box it goes. It's been headed out to Brandon Williams in the middle of the park. Switches back. Cross in, keeper has just done some mad dive. What minutes of the match? The minute I've got is 63. Who was the girl you're talking to? It was my wife. It's been crossed in. Oh, Tuanzebe's got in the 6-yard box. Dan James now on the edge of the box. Into Tuanzebe. Pogba on the edge of the box. Volley. Never got hold of it. Goal kick. Yeah, the girl I'm speaking to, Matthew, is my wife. She's part of the channel. That United family. Go over there and check it out. That's where I'm from. Oh, sorry, Jay, if you're watching. I am sorry. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Right, so it's Rochdale goal kick. They're going to kick it. That's the best commentary I got there. Keeper's kicked out. Brandon Williams has won the header there, to be fair. What a guy. That was a good header. So they've thrown it. They've wasted it. Brandon Williams has gone all the way back to Romero. Kicked up the pitch. They've won it again. It's just being headed about now. It's bobbing around like a tennis ball. Oh my god, what was that? He's just done some weird back heel. Pogba has just kicked the living life out of the Rochdale centre back there. So the Rochdale centre-back's got it now. He's popped it into centre midfield to their centre midfield. I would tell you names, but I have no idea who these guys are. Don't to mean disrespectful, like, but I don't watch much League One football, if I'm honest. Hope you don't do reply to Spurs last night. You're a plastic Man United fan. Oh, that's not to me, legend. Ollie out, Ashley Young in. It's not a bad show, is it? So Fred's got it in the middle of the park here. He's been passed out to Amran Bazaka. He's run inside the pitch. He gives it to Dan James on the right side. A bit of a poor pass. Sends him a bit wider than he should. So Pereira's got it on the right hand side. He's put it inside to Marcus Rojo. Is about 40 yards from where I expected him to shoot then. Back out to Pereira now. Inside on the edge of the box to Mason Greenwood, who passes it back to Brandon Williams, who gives it to Rojo, who then pops it off to Axel, to Zabi in the centre of the park. Centre backs are so high up there. We're about 40 yards from goal, and the centre backs are the highest people up. What you expect against a League One Rochdale team, don't get me wrong, but so Fred, we just pass it around now, pass it in front of the Rochdale. We've got 11 men behind the ball here, Rochdale. Pereira's got it on the right hand side, gives it to Brandon Williams on the left hand side. Sorry, Brandon Williams with the cross. It's not a bad ball, and their Rochdale centre back is headed out for a corner to Manchester United. If you could make an emergency signing, who would it be? Ronaldo. Get your wife to come over and say hello. She won't come over. Not now. It's too late. So the corner's coming in from Andres Pereira. Oof, it's not really headed by anyone, if I'm honest. It's gone to the goalkeepers. And Axel turns the neighbour, sort of got a head on it, but it wasn't really. Wasn't really anything in it there, if I'm honest. So Rochdale, we've got it at the back. Just passing it around a little bit. One big kick up till not really far, if I'm honest, guys. Brandon Williams nicks it from their winger. He's pushing in now. Gives it to Pereira. Gives it to Jesse Lingard. Greenwood cuts inside. Greenwood goal! 1-0 Mason Greenwood. Go on, lad. Van Persie-esque again, that, you know. Drops the shoulder, cuts inside and finishes. What a goal. What a lad. It's not, do you know what I mean? You can't get too excited because it's Rochdale, do you know what I mean? You should be winning these games. 1-0 up and 70 minutes gone. It's not really acceptable, if I'm honest. Oh, the baby's just woke up. The baby's woke up. It's kicking off. I see some milk in his bowl. I just woke the baby up cheering the Greenwood goal. Rocco Man is awake. Rocco Man's probably the... It is a fun fact for you. We're all Southerners in our family. Apart from Rocco, who was born in Stockport. What a guy.
So you just really moved up there 2 years?
Yeah, we've been in Stockport 2 years, so... We've moved closer to the United.
Just weird.
We're super fans.
You literally just...
Moved up for the season ticket.
We moved up to Manchester for United.
The baby's kicking off. I apologise if you can hear him in the background, guys. Ask your wife if she thinks what she thinks of Ashley Young.
Shit.
There you go. There's your answer. Rochdale just had a shot from about 35 yards out. Romero just smothers it up. Oh, Rocco, you okay, mate? Yeah, give it here. Sorry, lads. He's better than Rashford. You are a loser, mate. Oh, thanks. Yep. Legend 123, who call me a plastic red. Your wife is hot as fuck. Thanks. Right, so Pereira's got it in the middle of the park. It's gone to Marcus Rojo at centre back. Paul Pogba's got it on the left hand side. Big pass up to probably no one, to be fair, if I'm honest. Lingard was doing a bit of running, but you know what Lingard's like. He doesn't do anything right. Rochdale got the left hand side here. Looking a bit dangerous, to be fair. No one's picking him up. Oh my god, there's a cross. Romero picks it up. Nice. You're rattled? Yeah, well rattled me. Don't get rattled by no one. Rocco is absolutely belting off. Baby shows more passion than this starting 11 combined. So Fred has got it. Fred has got it on the. Daniel James tries popping it off. Hey, come on, come on, come on! The baby's getting involved. The baby's getting involved. Come on, lad! Oh, here he is. Say hello. He's smiley. Right, should we put the game back on now? Yeah, kid. Right, Brandon Williams has got it on the left-hand side. Into Pereira, Greenwood in their box, back out to Brandon Williams, Andres Pereira into Mason Greenwood. It's not a bad play. This is Rocco, everyone. Say hello. Say hello, Rocco. Say hiya. 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 You chuck us. I need a. That'll do. No, I don't know what this is. Where's this from? Shh. Let me wipe your face. Did I call my baby after Rojo? You sort of, yeah. Hold your baby higher. Right, Rochdale have just booted it out from the goalkeeper into the centre of the park now. They're passing the ball around well now. I don't want Rochdale to get a foothold in the game. Pereira's just kicked someone. Loving the baby kit, mate. They're 11-year rocks. Say hiya. He just wanted to come say hello, if I'm honest, mate. Boys. He's a little full-time devil, that's what he is. Update on scores. Oh my god, yeah, I forgot to change the scores. Well done. I forgot to change the scores. I apologise. I forgot to change the scores, boys. There we go. That's bad, isn't it? I apologise. Right, so we're not passing the ball. We're not passing the ball very well now for some reason. We've gone a bit off the boil. Rochdale have got it in the middle of the park. I won't kick the baby. I will never kick the baby. Ollie, any idea why Ollie is seated? A sign of carelessness? No, I just think he should be. I just think he should be winning. Maybe. I think that's what it is. I don't know. Rochdale look like they're making a sub now. True Seeker, I hope he falls asleep while watching United. He's absolutely down in this bottle of milk he's got here. Go on, lad. Oh, yeah. So while subs are being made, why don't you go and check out Football Index, who sponsored this stream. It's a stock market for football players. You go and buy some shares in the current crop of players that are around at the minute. Obviously, young lads. Get some money on Brandon Williams. He'll go up eventually. Brandon Williams has got the ball. He has hoofed it up front to Jesse Lingard, but it's been headed away by the Rochdale defence. Lingard is passed it into Fred. It's play on as a foul in the middle of the pitch somewhere. And they pick it up. Oh no, why are you crying? Shh. He's crying again. It's because I put him down. This is an absolute nightmare. Sorry, guys. So 15 minutes to go now. Rochdale have launched it forward. Brandon Williams has done well there, to be fair. He's tackled him on the byline. So Rochdale throw in. Cross in. It's a good cross, that. It's fucking 1-1. A 16-year-old has just scored at Old Trafford. It's 1-0. It's fucking 1-0. Bit deflated now, to be fair. I don't really know. Like, I don't know what's happened. So United kick off. Basically what happened, the ball come in, Rochdale crossed it in from the right hand side, it got headed right across, it came back across the goal from the left hand side. I think it was a header, and the 16-year-old has half volleyed it from the edge of like the 6-yard box. It was nothing great. So Dan James got on the edge of their box now, cutting inside byline. He's gone too far. It's, what's he given? I just don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. What do you think of Fossey Mensah being part of the first team? I don't know. I don't know about Fossey Mensah. He's not really. I don't even know where Fossey Mensah plays. Does he play centre back? Does he play CDM? Does he play right back? No one really knows, if I'm honest. We just let a 16-year-old boy score against us at Old Trafford. No, I've not seen a Chelsea score. What's the Chelsea score? Right, so Brandon Williams has got it on the left-hand side now. It's been popped in to Andreas Pereira, who has played it down the line to Mason Greenwood. On the byline now, it looks like he's going to pass it back to Andreas Pereira, who's cut inside, looking for a cross. No options. He's banged it into Lingard, who was well defended by Rochdale, if I'm honest. Pogba trying to close this down. Pogba's just not doing anything. 7-1, good sake. Tuanzebe switches it out to Mason Greenwood on his left hand side here. Greenwood's cutting inside, switches it right out to Wan-Bissaka, who's on the edge of the box on the right hand side here. Just get a cross in. He passes it back out to Fred. Tuanzebe's got it now for about 35 yards out. Goes inside to Andres Pereira, who is surrounded by blue shirts, and gives it away. Rojo's got it at centre back now. Gives it to Fred, who is just off the right flank. Dan James is in absolute acres of space on his right hand side here. Gives it to Jesse Lingard, who gives it back to Fred about 30 yards out again. Pogba on the edge of the box, cuts inside. Oof, Mason Greenwood close then. For me, Pogba needs to do more here. They're fucking League One. They're a League One side. 17th in League One. And Paul Pogba looks like he should be fucking playing in that league. Time check for Silk. I've got 80 minutes, so 10 minutes left. Imagine what's going to happen now. Like, imagine what's going to happen. Stay tuned to the channel though, guys. After this was obviously Adam McCullough with the fan cams at Old Trafford. After this, so keep your eyes peeled to see some of the fan reaction. Obviously, I can't see it being very positive. Let's put it that way. Thoughts of apparently starting negotiations with Pogba over a new contract when it's obvious he doesn't want to be here. I don't know. We'll end up paying him absolutely massive amounts of money. So Rochdale's goal kick's gone all the way to Romero after it comes off one on the head. One big switch across the right hand side to Dan James, but it's been headed out by Rochdale. So it's obviously a Manchester United throw, and Wan-Bissaka throws it all the way back to Axel Tuanzebe. Centre back inside our own half, and now we're on the edge of our own D at the centre circle with Rojo, who passes it out to Andres Pereira on this left hand side, who cuts inside. Oh god, that Lebanese doing me in here. Cuts inside, gives it to Pogba, who gives it to Brandon Williams, who gives it back to Brandon Williams, who gives it back to Paul Pogba in the centre of the field here. Paul Pogba's looking for options, there isn't any, so he gives it to Fred, and we're going backwards again. Fred is running around in circles, who then pops it back out to Brandon Williams on the left hand side, who gives it to Mason Greenwood, goes inside to Andres Pereira, and now Axel Tuanzebe's got it in the centre of the pitch again. Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the right hand side now, looking for a cross on the edge of the box. Dan James, can we get it in? It's gone back again. It's just Rojo to Greenwood on left hand side. Pereira. There's nothing. He's on the edge of the box. There's nothing in front of him. There's no movement. Brandon Williams has got it on the left hand side now. Look for a cross. Just get it in the fucking mixer, lads. Jesus fucking Christ. Tuanzebe to the right and to the Dan James. Go skin him, Dan. He's in the box now. Crosses. Poor. Poor. The Rochdale keeper kicks it out now. We're on 83 minutes now, guys. Pereira gives it to Mason Greenwood on his left hand side, who has just passed it to absolutely fucking nobody. I've got nothing anymore. I don't even know. If you are here and watching, guys, and you haven't liked the video, please do drop a like on the video. It does support the channel and the video, and it'd be nice just to get some positivity. Apart from this freaking game is shite. So Wan-Bissaka's got it in outside our own half on the right hand side of the pitch here. Gives it to Dan James, who was just short of him. Gives it all the way back to Axel Tuanzebe at centre back. 2 tears in a big. I've enjoyed watching the game with you. Oh, cheers, mate. Thank you very much. My first one on my own, so I'm trying my best. So I do apologise if you do hate it. Paul Pogba has been bundled over on the edge of the box, but no free kicks given. Rochdale got it in the centre of the park here. Is that a free kick? No, we won it on the halfway line now. Jesse Lingard is running towards goal now. Gives it to Dan James on the right hand side. Something decent here could get us a goal. Paul Pogba. Should have done better. I'm only liking the stream if Rochdale did. My dad is better than Fred, and he is 60 odd. Fred's not done very well, to be fair. Hi Leon 70. How's it going, mate? That United family, not looking forward to Monday night. That United family is my channel, by the way, so go over there and check it out. That's Emma on the chat, by the way. So right, so Juan Mata's just come on, replacing Jesse Lingard. 84 minutes gone. This is ridiculous. We're putting senior players on it. So Axel Tuanzebe now is just passed it into Fred in the centre of the park. Fred has been tackled. It's a free kick. Yes, Gary. Yes, Gaz. How's it going, mate? Gaz, the brother-in-law, he's a Leicester fan. Don't talk to him. So Fred's got it in the middle of the park here, looking for a switch to Brandon Williams on the left-hand side. He's gone into Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba into Mata. Dan James crosses the 6-yard box. Wan-Bissaka. Should have scored. Should have scored. Should have scored. Great run by Dan James. There's no one there. The one thing we do lack is a goal scorer, and in the box goal scorer. And funny enough, we let one go to another Milan for like 70 million quid in the summer. I don't know if you know him. So right, goal kick has gone all the way up to probably the edge of our box to Rochdale. Pogba has picked it up now. Sprays it out to left-hand side to Dan James. Looks like Dan James has switched wings with Pereira again. Dan James is absolutely tearing this guy a new one. It's a corner ball to Manchester United. For Zil, time check, I've got 86.5. Quick corner from Pereira into Dan James on the edge of their box. It's been cleared. Brandon Williams picks it up just inside our own box. Wan-Bissaka into Fred. Switches it out to Dan James, who gives it to Juan Mata. Still on the left hand side. Juan Mata's looking for the cross, can't get it in. Gives it back to Dan James inside their box. Fred is, I don't know what Fred's doing. He's just hooked it into the box aimlessly. Pogba on the edge of the box, can't seem to get a shot away. Gives it back to Fred from a 25 yards. Oh, that's a good save, that. It's a good strike from Fred. Rochdale keeper has made an absolute, well, I wouldn't say a wonder save, right? But he's made a good save. And it's gone out for a Manchester United corner. Rochdale are looking to make another substitute. I would tell you who it is and where he plays, but I have no fucking idea. Oh, my sister's in the chat now, alright, Kizzy. Pereira with the cross in. Pogba, it's just a shit cross, if I'm honest. It's just a shit corner. So the 16-year-old lad is coming off now. He's done well. He scored a goal at Old Trafford, for Christ's sake. What more can? What was you doing at 16? Emma's upstairs. She's actually in the chat. That United fan. I don't know if she's still watching. She's gone upstairs with Rocco because Rocco was kicking off. Left back. That 16-year-old has stayed on actually. Someone's injured. Watchdale player's injured. He's led on the floor. Oh my God, Chloe, that United girl right close one of my kids. So I think one of the Rochdale lads have got cramp here. He's on the floor. While I'm here, the stream is sponsored by Football Index. If you go over, there is a link in the description. I think you might get some sort of discount if you follow the link in the description. It's like a stock market for football players. So you buy shares in players, they go up or down. You know, and I think you might get refunded for you up to your first £1,000. Don't quote me on that, but I think you do. So yeah, get over there, check it out. You do have to be 18 years old to play. T's and C's are in the description. It's a good crack actually. I've had a few goes on here. It's alright. You do make some. You can make some decent money if you're football savvy. Anyway, we are just waiting for substitutes to happen. This guy has no idea. I don't think he wants to come off. He's at Old Trafford, so I don't think he wants to come on. But I think he's suffering a cramp. So they're deciding who to take off here, whether it's that young lad or it's this guy here with a cramp. It's that captain actually who plays centre midfield who's coming off. He's coming off. So the young lad stays on. Yeah, it does go straight to penalties. Yeah, there is no extra time. Right, so Jimmy Ryan's come on for Ian Henderson for Rochdale. So right, we're on 90 minutes now. There is 6 minutes added on. So we've got the ball just inside our own half now, which has been switched out to Axel Tuanzebe, who was looking for a pass, but there's no options. It's just gone back to Fred. Like, Fred's deeper than the centre-backs here. It's gone out right to Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who gives it back to Tuanzebe. Mata has come so deep to pick the ball up. Looking for a pass again, but there's nothing. It's gone back to Fred. Inside the D on the halfway line. Switched it out to Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the right-hand side here. Yes, Andy Clayton. Clates is in the chat. What's up, Clates? Pereira to Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who's crossed it in. It's gone out for a Manchester United corner. Obviously, it is 1-0. I have changed the score on the thing, I think. Have I? It is 1-0, yeah. I've changed it to 1-0. I'm a legend. So, a one-matter corner, crossed in, keeper collects. I said, that's good hands, that. He just jumped for about 4 players. So the Rochdale keeper's got it in his hands in a minute, looking for a kick. We're coming up to 2 minutes gone in these 6 minutes of added time. Rochdale keeper absolutely belts it up the pitch. Rojo has won the header. Pogba has been fouled. Pogba's been fouled. Off the top of my head, I don't know how many corners they've had. Juan Mata down this right hand side now. Then we're just by the corner flag. He's looked for a pass. He's gone back. I think that is Dan James. He's gone back to there. Gone inside to Fred. Fred with a switch ball. It's a shit ball. It's fucking shit. There's no better way to explain it. It's terrible. And it's gone out for a Rochdale throw-in now on this right-hand side for Rochdale. So the 16-year-old lad is going to about to take the throw-in. Throw it on the line. They've gained yards. Rojo has just absolutely belted it out. Rochdale centre-back wins it, but gives it straight to Fred in the centre of the park, which switches it out to Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the right-hand side here. Nothing in front of him, goes inside to Juan Mata. Juan Mata is looking for a pass, just goes a 5-yard pass into Fred. And it's gone inside to Pogba again, who is about 30 yards from goal. Switches it out to Aaron Wan-Bissaka on his right-hand side. Wan-Bissaka into Fred. Switched back out to Brandon Williams on his left-hand side now, who goes back inside again to Fred. Tuanzebe about 20 yards from goal, gives it to Dan James on the right hand side, cross in. Oh my god, oh my god, I don't even know what just happened. It's ended up with a free kick to whoever they're called, Rochdale, in their own box. Are we going down this season? Strong possibility. Pogba, he's all over Pogba here though. Shouldn't that be our penalty there? Right, Rochdale got it in the centre of the park here now. They're more towards their right hand side, so our left hand side. Pogba wins it back. Muslim people, step overs, goes past one, gives it to Mason Greenwood, who has switched it out to Dan James now. Andres Pereira, sorry. Pereira shoots. That's another good stop again. We are coming up to 4.5 minutes of added time now. 6 obviously is the added time. So on the right hand side, he goes inside to Juan Mata in the inside of the box. It's Manchester United corner. We need to do something now. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen now. Everyone's panicking. Everyone's running. It's Rochdale at home in the League Cup and fucking the 17th of League One, and we're 1-1 playing a fucking senior team. Paul Pogba's on 90 minutes here. Juan Mata with a corner. Mason. Oh my good god! It's been headed out. Dan James is picking it up on his left hand side here now. That's terrible. Pogba's kept it in though, just on the byline. Who passes it back out to Brandon Williams about 20-30 yards from goal. Brandon Williams whips a ball in. Keeper collects again. Five and a half minutes now. It does look like we're going to penalties. It looks like we're going to penalties. We're going. Ollie's smiling. It's not funny, mate. Pogba has done something that I probably couldn't even do, and it's just gone through his legs. He's given it away to Rochdale. Luckily, it's gone all the way to Romero. That's it. Finished. Manchester United 1, Rochdale 1. Fucking penalty shootout. Are you having a fucking laugh here or what? My God, boys, I don't know what's happened. Honestly, I don't know what more we can do. We are fucking terrible. Like, I wish Ollie's at the wheel. Shut up, Gaz. I'll block you. I don't know what's happened. Man United's broken. Well and truly, fucking broken, if you ask me. Rochdale have not even played that well. You give the wages back to my fucking season ticket. Like I said, guys, do stick around after the game or after this watch-along is finished. Adam McCullough is at Old Trafford and we'll bring fan cams to you after, obviously, the match is finished to get some fan reaction from the ground. Can't see it being that positive, if I'm honest. Also, this stream is sponsored by Football Index. It is a stock market for football players. You can buy shares and trade and cash them in and make money for yourselves, real money for yourselves in your pocket. You do need to be 18 and over. T's and C's are in the description. But please do gamble responsibly. Who do you reckon's up for the first pen then? I reckon Paul Pogba or Juan Mata will take the first penalty. Paul Pogba or Juan Mata for the first pen. Greenwood will take one. This is ridiculous. Everyone's buzzing. Like it's madness. This is such a bad result. The strength of the team. The strength of the team it doesn't warrant a 1-1 draw at Old Trafford against a Rochdale team who was 17th in League One, who got absolutely smashed in against Peterborough at the weekend, 6-0. Pogba's going to miss. Pogba, Fred, Greenwood, Pereira, Mata. Going to support Salford. I've been Salford a few times. It's a good crack at Salford. I just don't know what's going to happen. Let us know in the comments, guys. What do you think? What do you reckon the reaction is going to be after this game? Like, who's going to get the blame here? I don't know. I don't know. Please do leave a like on the video, though. Subscribe if you're new. So leaving likes on the video to support us and the channel as a whole. Like I said, subscribe if you're new. Share the video. All these lads on the Jimmy Garner, Lingard, Chong are all on the touchline, like buzzing for waiting for the win. It's like, lads, it's Rochdale. I know I keep saying it, but it's Rochdale. 17th for League One. Is this our level now? I don't know. Romero masterclass here, though. One sec, lads. Oh. Let me freaking cat out. Mata on the first pen, then. I first pen. This is not a good time for my computer to start messing around. No. Computer out if it doesn't start working at the minute. I'm having a nightmare here, lads. Right, I'm back. 1-1. It's 1-1 on pens. Apologies, guys. Pereira's up. 1-1 pens. Pereira's up. Pereira scores. Goes to the right hand side. So 2-1 Man United. So Rochdale, let me just put the ball on the spot now. Has anyone missed yet? No, no one's missed yet. It's 2-1 Man United. We've taken 2. Rochdale taking a second now. Romero saves. Sound, get in. Piss poor penalty that. Wasn't a great pen if I'm honest. Fred's up next. Nice penalty from Fred. Three went up. We've scored all 3. Rochdale have obviously taken 2, missed 1. So let's see what they've got here then. I won't get too excited in the chat, guys, if we win the shootout because it's Rochdale at home. In a penalty shootout. Right, Rochdale score their 3rd penalty. Mason Greenwood up. It's our 4th penalty. Can we make it 4 from 4? Good pen from Greenwood. Good pen from Greenwood. Rochdale going to step up and take their 4th penalty. Obviously they've missed 1. We are 4-2 ahead. Rochdale score their fourth. It's 4-3. Obviously, this is the winner now. We score this, obviously we're through. Dan James it is. Dan James, wonder boy. At the minute is our Danny. Dan James to win it for Manchester United then at home to Rochdale in the League Cup. Or the Carabao Cup or whatever it's called nowadays. Dan James wins it. Wins it for United. He's celebrating. He's not celebrating. He did like a fist pump. He's celebrating. We've won it. Good God. We've won it. I just don't know, lads. I don't know about that at all. Piss poor performance. We played a super strong team there to win that comfortably. And it's gone all the way to 1-1. It's gone all the way to penalties, and we've looked embarrassing, if I'm honest. Pogba rusty, been out for a month. Pereira nothing. Lingard nothing. I don't know where we go from here, if I'm honest. It just looks bad on us because the result is terrible. The team just doesn't seem to be clicking. It doesn't seem to be working. I don't know. 1+ Axel Tuanzebe absolutely played really brilliantly, I think, today. Obviously as captain, which is a big statement for Molly, I think. It's a big statement for Molly. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, obviously, as usual, brilliant at right back. Obviously, he saved us for that goal line clearance. Brandon Williams gets his first, out in a Manchester United first team shirt at Old Trafford. I think he did alright when he come on. Do you know what I mean? I think he's definitely one for the future. And I think, I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be alright. Arsenal Monday. Let us know what you think. If you are watching this as a video, leave it in the comments. Let us know what you think in the live chat. Please do leave a like on the video before you leave. Subscribe if you're new. Obviously, my name is Karl Edgar. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. Karl Edgar. And I am part of that United family on YouTube. So go over to our channel. It's me, the missus, and the kids. A whole United fan channel based on Manchester United, our lives, and I coach kids. I coached Chloe's kids as well. Football team. We do videos on that and stuff. A whole variety. It's not just your normal fan channel. So come over there, check us out. It'd be much appreciated. There is a new video up there today. And like I said, support the channel. Football Index. Check them out before you leave. Stock market, football players. You put shares in players and stuff. So check them out. Link in the description. T's and C's available. Must be 18 years or older. And please do gamble responsibly. Adam Bacola will have all your reaction for the fan cams at the ground. I don't think anything will be positive, but we can all hope, can't we? So stick around, check the channel out, subscribe if you're new, leave a like on the video. My name's Carl. I've been on Full Time Devils, and we'll catch you in a bit.